What if Tesla bought Lyft and built their ride hailing network on the back of their tech and started to phase out non Tesla vehicles and make it all Tesla vehicles? They've got the cash and they've got the credit to do it, and they got the cojones.
I like that idea. And on the surface, the kind of numbers I see Lyft here at about $7 billion of market cap and Tesla at 557 billion of market caps. I think it would just be a little blip on their radar, 557 versus 7. I actually like that idea a lot. I don't know that I've heard anyone quite propose it to me yet. I think initially Tesla is going to have to get some vehicles on a big platform like Uber or Lyft. I think they'll get so many learnings, they'll get so much experience, it'll be so much easier. And then maybe in parallel, they start testing some things on their own app. And so I think to cut out the middleman, right? Why not do it with Lyft? Maybe if I'm being really strategic, I might partner with both Uber and Lyft, sort of see how it goes. And then at a certain point, 1, 2 years in, I make the decision to buy Lyft and put all my cars on Lyft. And maybe Uber is like, hey, you got to get off now, or maybe they let you stay on. Who knows? But I think that you would get value out of doing both and then swallowing up Lyft. People always ask me, can Lyft ever catch Uber? And I'm like, no way. But to me, I'm always interested in like step function changes when it comes to rideshare demand, when it comes to rideshare operations. And so plugging in Tesla vehicles onto Lyft, especially if they're full self-driving, that to me would seem like a game changer. That is a really compelling reason to take Lyft, right? Hey, we're going to be eventually a fleet of all Tesla. Every driver on Lyft needs a Tesla. I think they could do some really interesting marketing and kind of just product. Because one complaint we've obviously heard about Uber is that the product is so inconsistent these days. We had the CEO of Alto, Will Coleman. He's been on my podcast a number of times. They have an elevated rideshare experience, like an Uber Black competitor. They use employee drivers. And the big pitch there, kind of like a McDonald's, is that like their product is very consistent. It's all the same cars. The drivers are trained. They know where to go. They know what to do. You may not love their vehicles. I don't personally love a 7-seat SUV Buick, and that's what some of their fleet is composed of. But if you do like that car, you're going to get it every time, or you're going to get a Volkswagen Atlas 7-seater. You're basically getting the same car every single time. And so I think that consistent experience is really valuable. You get into an Uber these days, you might get a piece of crap, especially if you're taking it internationally. In Mexico City, some of the Ubers have like holes in the floors of the car. And I think that's one complaint. The quality of the drivers, which could potentially be addressed by full self-driving, the quality of the driver is now going to be really consistent. The quality of the vehicle is going to be really consistent. The Tesla product, you get a Tesla every time. People love Teslas. It's a nice car, especially compared on maybe in the future. That is one thing I would say for a rideshare vehicle. I say Teslas are nice and they're comfy, but I think they could be better. I think they could be a little more comfy in the back seat. They could be a little higher quality. So maybe that's a product pathway that I would start to explore right now. How do we make a little bit more of a luxury model? Not even luxurious, but something that could take a little more wear and tear. People getting in and out, people sitting for an hour. Sitting in the back of a Tesla Model 3, it's like a little bit low on the legroom, for example, which is surprising, right? Because it's such a spacious car and it has all this, the front, and it has storage and it has under storage in the trunk. So it's maybe like finding ways to add a little bit more passenger experience, maybe not driver experience because there's not going to be a driver, but a little bit more comfy experience for the driver. And I guess if you can move the seats all the way up in the front, that does make it better for the passenger. But yeah, I like this idea of Tesla buying Lyft. I think it could be pretty interesting.
I'm
For
going to
them.
make this even more interesting. I've been talking a lot about this. I did a YouTube short on this about a Tesla subscription service. They're no longer going to sell you the vehicle, no longer going to lease it. You're going to do a subscription. So it's going to bundle your insurance. It's going to bundle FSD. It's going to bundle your lease payment. But if you buy Lyft, you bundle unlimited Lyft rides on the Tesla network. You want to talk about delivering a blow to Uber stock price? If you subscribe to a Model 3 or a Model Y or an X and you're part of the sexy family, you get unlimited rides. They just developed their own version of Amazon Prime.
You put your car on the platform. Every ride you put your car on the platform, you get a ride back, or you do a ride, you get a ride, something like that. I think that's an opportunity that they could tap into in the future.